Let us manage the core. We have Commander Savo is going back in action here. 1 point of overstrength. And Zoro. Overstrength on you. Nera not going in here. We get Allerberger overstrength. We take Victor. Elite replacements and give you a Panzer 4F. And bring it to 12 strength. You'll be trashing conscripts. Do we have an upgrade here? No. So you're okay, and you're okay. Elite replacements for Major. Going into action. Otto Henning not going into action. Anti-tank guns not going into action. It's just overstrength here. It's we don't have that much to deploy here, so you get 1 point of overstrength. Take you to 13. And fighters are okay. We also go and purchase our two Wehrmacht. Incredibly powerful units. And that's going to be the first of the Drache regiment. And the 2nd battalion. And I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Oh yeah. Overstrength here as well on Rogue Saber. Yeah, I don't think you've been in action for a while. That's it for the core management. Let us deploy the boys. We can start here with Victor finally getting back into action. Michael up here. Allerberger. Winsberg, you're not going into action. We have Murphy. Nash. Major. Artillery. The 2 Drache. And Zoro. Rogue Saber. Bagalut. Artillery. We come all in with all fighters. Kittel. Manish Bear. Novotny. Barkhorn. Ace. Who's missing? That I'm missing an artillery. Like this. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's it for the deployment. I will switch over now to the operational map. And here's the operational map for battle number 7, Kiev. Of course, it's 100% soft cap. We couldn't get it below even if we tried. It's an offensive battle where we have the initiative and we earn 85 prestige per turn, although it gets reduced to 50% due to the Rommel difficulty. The enemy units are all inexperienced, and the enemy starts with 2,178 prestige. That's including 50% bonus that we have for the enemy on Rommel prestige, on Rommel difficulty, and they earn 90 prestige per turn. So that's also including 50%. So in total they earn 2,070, so that's actually earned as much as they have initially. That means good farming. They have initially 58 core units, and there are 63 core slots available. So effectively, there's no limit because we, of course, start killing stuff. So that limit on core units is not a parameter in this battle, as we also see with the other battles, or as we have seen with all battles in the campaign. We have normal ground conditions, and these conditions stay dry because we can't get any rain, and it's 10% cloudy. So same weather as the last battle. And we will go for a marginal victory here. So we have 23 turns. That means we don't have to stress. We're playing a campaign, that means we always need to win the battles. It's always the first objective and it has to be met. But sometimes we go for a marginal and sometimes we go for a decisive. Here it's a marginal. It's the same campaign path. But in addition to winning the battles, we also need to develop the core. And on the Wehrmacht campaign, or for the Wehrmacht campaign, one of the key characteristics is that your core expands extremely fast. We've been buying on average at least 2 units every battle, in some battles more. But we are also kind of reaching the end of that initial quantity over quality. We see the same in the Grand Campaign, but here it's just it feels relatively much more of the campaign. In the Grand Campaign, it's you're done after 39 with introducing new units. So we need to do the same as we do in the Grand Campaign. We need to rotate, phase in new units and rotate, and don't buy too much, too expensive stuff. Avoid overstrength and avoid expensive upgrades. But we are getting to the end of that phase of the campaign, so now it's more about consolidation. We are adding overstrength, as you also know, and we are using elite replacements. We will also soon be spending. We will also be getting expensive upgrades. For the battle, our core objectives are, I should say here you can see relatively few, but it's also relatively small deployment we have in this battle. It's only 18 units and then the 3 SE. I want to get essentially all my fighters to 3 stars if possible, because we know we have some tough jobs to deal with. We are going to run into Yak 3s, I think it's at Kursk. So I want to have as much XP as possible, and of course later on we run into P51s. I would like to avoid upgrading to the Wolf 190. Maybe I will have to upgrade 1 or 2 of the fighters to that to be able to maintain air superiority at Kursk and the last Moscow battle. But I'm trying to avoid these expensive upgrades that don't last long. So we'll see when we get there. But I'm really concerned with prestige here. And also because it's a relatively small battle, we don't have many objectives. We want Allerberger to 2 stars, and we want the Drache, the 2 Drache battalions to 1 star, and we want our new Sturmpanzer to 2 stars. And we'll get a lot of heroes here. A lot. Both our medium turn, we're looking at getting infantry to 3 stars, and I am thinking we might not get them any further than that, unless I found some really good farming. I also want to get Danny upgraded, although you could say that he could leapfrog the Tiger and go to King Tiger, but it's kind of, I want to get the guys into action, and that means we also have we are upgrading and we are overstrength and we are using elite replacements and we're getting XP. But we are running into a very expensive upgrade at Kursk to Tigers, and I want to avoid too much of that because it's I don't think I can afford it. And we also want to phase in the rest of the units. I'm thinking at the moment we're not going to have any more units, but I might change my mind. We have 38 now in the core, and we are allowed 42. But in my experience, that in the last battles, you just go like, what are these guys doing? The ones you don't need 42 in the last battle, in my experience. And I really am. I'm sick of the way that it's designed to just spam the place up with with rookies. Okay, some considerations. It's a very easy battle. Very similar in flavor to the last one, and also of course helped by the fact that we only need to get a marginal victory. But it is very very easy to do. And in this battle, contrary to the last battle, I'm going to deploy all 5 fighters and no AA. That means we're not going to be doing any AA farming this time. And also I want to work on fighter XP. There's a lot of good XP to be had by the fighters because there's a lot of passive units that we can kill with the fighters. Passive units that we really don't want to get to with our core units because it's just with our ground units because it takes too long time. So that also means we get prestige left over for farming. Remember in the last battle the AA farming was actually quite expensive, but I have the AA guns where I want them now. I have the 2 mobile at 3 stars and the 2 88s at 2 stars. You can do this with 4 fighters, but you have to be lucky. And I actually also want to get all 5 into action to work on XP. I think I can get them to 4 stars before we are done in the Soviet Union. Yeah, and as already stated, 63 core slots is a grotesquely high number, so it means that they might as well put it to infinity. Should also say that the battle, when I played it, it felt messy, and it was confirmed when I saw the replay. And the reason is that conscript spam is not as predictable. At least I haven't figured out what controls it. They buy conscripts everywhere in this battle, and we like that, but it just gets messy. Like I can't make I cannot make an accurate plan for where to farm. Remember, when you farm, you need a farm track, so you can push a unit along, like kicking the can down the road. And that's difficult to do here. It tends to become, one pile of mess when you're playing it. And I had difficulties getting the 122mm artillery isolated because they just kept buying conscripts. And remember, when you're farming an artillery piece, you don't want it to be able to hit anything. So when they buy conscripts, you don't want it to be homed in at anything. So when they buy conscripts, it gets annoying. So it was a bit of a mess. It's just difficult to do when they buy all those conscripts, but they're great. The conscripts are absolutely great for farming. Also here, I'm not too concerned with the spam variant. It's just it doesn't really make much of a difference, except we don't want anything at Kiev because we don't have any core units at Kiev, and we don't want anything at Kremenchuk because we don't want to be having to sit on both sides of the Dnieper River. Also, I don't want anything in Mirgorod, Poltava, and anything over to the east, because I want the spam where I have my core units. The ideal is Lubny, which is also what we're going to be doing. You could also take Priluki, but Lubny is just very convenient because of the terrain around the objective. It's very good for a spam circle. Again, the T1, the turn 1 shopping spree cannot be avoided, and we just accepted it. It's perfectly okay. We have in a battle where we only need a marginal, we are not too concerned because we can just we have time to kill anything that they put up. Yeah. Also, just a note on economy. The conscripts cost 1 prestige point per point of damage you inflict on them. And when the AI is earning 90 prestige per turn, that means you can hammer away at conscripts for 90 points. You can't kill them. Remember, it's replacements only cost 25% of the unit cost, but you can basically hammer away at like 10 conscripts and hit them for 9 points each. It's just the difficult part of that is figuring out where to put them on the map, so you can have farm tracks, but you can get a lot of kills out of it when you're farming these conscripts. XP, not so much. Some units can do reasonably well when hammering away at the conscripts, but remember they have the absolute shit. They have one ground. I think it's 2 ground defense, right? And one soft and attack, hard attack rating, and 0 initiative. They are junk, but they're big, fat, and they're safe to attack, and you can hammer them with overstrength units without worrying about killing them. So really good. Also a trick that you may remember from the 30 core campaign that I played a couple of years ago. It's more than a couple of years ago. You can use level bombers to neutralize non-victory hexes with the intention, and it has to be non-victory hexes where they have a unit sitting in the hex, a unit that can recapture it. That's a way to give the AI prestige. I thought about doing it, but I opted not to. But it's actually a way to statistically give the AI with my 2 level bombers plus 54 prestige per turn, if you take into account the chance to neutralize and the 75 prestige the enemy receives for a non-victory hex. It is an option, and if I were to play it again, I might actually think about doing this just to. But I mean, it's incredibly abusive. But it's actually a way to give the AIs a substantial amount of prestige that can be very useful in these battles where you don't have to get a decisive victory, and you get annoyed that they don't have any prestige towards the end. I should say I didn't get as annoyed here as I did in the last battle. We have a balanced deployment here. If I deploy any more ground units, they will just take kills from each other. So you can see that we have, for example, I think we have 4 infantry units. You can actually go with fewer than that, and we have 4 tanks, and we have major. It's just if I deploy more, they just take kills from each other. Except, of course, the overstrength tanks. Well, the tanks, but a strength 12 Panzer 4 can really trash these conscripts for a lot of kills, as long as you keep them suppressed by hitting them again and again. So there's potential for a lot of killing here, but I also need other units, for example my fighters and artillery, obviously. In this battle I did not deploy my anti-tank guns. I feel terrible about it. I didn't deploy any anti-tank gun, but it's just we don't have that much to deploy here, and everybody's screaming to get deployed and to get into killing conscripts. I will try to use the trick with with the anti-tank guns, that I will run them as Stuk 4s when that becomes available, and then switch them over to ideally probably Jagdpanthers when we get those, in order to be able to quickly get them hopefully lifted to 4 stars. I will try and do that. But of course they also need kills, so we need to also think about getting some anti-tank gun farming going. Definitely we'll be doing that in the next battle, and also at Stalingrad. That's the plan. But after Stalingrad we run into Kursk, where we actually needed a decisive victory, and as well in Moscow, on the last Moscow battle. But just here you can see we have when at the meetings everybody's screaming to get deployed because they want to get into action, which is understandable. But in this particular battle we have very few core slots, and as I already stated, we only need a marginal here. Then of course you take it, and the farming is great here, especially when you avoid killing the conscripts, but just kick them around if you can find room for it. Let's have a look at the battle plan. In the first phase, you can see we advance from our position in the north along two attack vectors to the east and to the west, with most of the tanks over here to the west, and then Major and Michael are in charge over to the east with our second attack vector. We also have auxiliaries dealing with Kiev, which of course means we don't want them to buy any spam at Kiev, because then I don't get to kill it with my core units, at least not until my forces arrive. So we are blocking initially Kiev and Kremenchuk, because we don't want any spam at those objectives. I'm not even sure what would lead to spam at Kremenchuk. We also, so we capture a lot of objectives. We also use the scout spotting Cherkasy to draw in 2 air units and destroy them. We destroy an air unit here, in total 8 air units on the map initially. And it's a little bit tricky to trap them when you don't have AA, because remember, fighters only defend once. But they are so nicely spread out that you can actually take them in you can stagger them, as I call them, or you can say you schedule them, so you don't take everything in at the same time. In the last battle we actually got hit with a lot in the first turn, and it's difficult in the Barbarossa battle to set traps with your fighters, because they are, remember, they get shunted when you use your AA. So it's much easier to defend with AA. It's also safer, cheaper. So, but we can actually do that here. Only the fighters are doing the air defense, and I take the enemy out, air force out in. Is it? I think they are out in turn 3, turn 2 or turn 3. They're out. But the last one gets kills in turn 3, and you can do it. And you can do it with your 5 fighters easily. You can do it with 4, but it's tricky, and I wanted to get all my fighters deployed anyway. We also, when we're done with that, we lure the scout into recapture Cherkasy, because you can see it, so just move away, let him come and take it and kill him, and that leaves us, means we can just get nice position with the auxiliary force here and get ready to go and help Kiev, help take Kiev. The auxiliaries are quite capable, especially at Kiev. They just take a lot of heavy losses, but they are absolutely capable. So that's phase 1. Yeah, remember, advance here, and here. Take out the enemy air force and put in some spam blocks that for spam we don't want. Phase 2, we focus on the Kiev, Priluki, Konotop sector here. Get all these, capture all these, all 3, in order to basically advance in the southeast direction towards Lubny, which is where the last part of the battle will take place. We also have Rogue Saber operating over in the east, with a bit of help from fighters on an artillery piece to just take these things out. Not a particularly XP heavy job, but somebody has to do it. We also put blocks in on Poltava and Mirgorod. Mirgorod in particular, it's got a bad location for spam farming because of a major river. We want to be able to move freely around the objective when we farm spam. We also, in this phase, we start farming the 22mm artillery. All the hits on it are shown here. That poor thing took a lot of hits. Well, that's what we like. We also farm the passive units with our fighters. You can see artillery here. That's a passive artillery unit. A tank here, that's not passive, and he gets killed here, and a tank gun here. Just utilize your knowledge and just have the fighters kill all these passives. We don't want to go and engage them with our core units. It's not worth it. It's way better for the core units to hit the conscripts and that artillery piece there. When it's a passive, you move to it and you kill it and then it's gone. And you're like, why did I waste my time with that? The fighters can get to it much easier, of course. We also, in this phase, we start farming fat conscripts. That is, and they'll appear very, very quickly. You'll get them, and they'll get in our way. So it gets kind of messy, especially in this area here around Rommel. They buy conscripts all the time, and they are in the way and annoying, and you kick them around, and you can't kill them, which is nice, and etc. But they also mess with my artillery farming. But we accepted it as long as we get to nail them for a lot of kills. In the third phase, we isolate Lubny, that is, we capture Mirgorod, Poltava, and this one here, Lokvitsa, and then we have essentially a spam circle around Lubny. But the intention is not to let them buy spam. If they can, we'll let them. It's kind of, you can say, it's a valve that I have. If they have enough prestige, they'll buy another conscript typically, but they also spend a lot of prestige on on upkeeping the conscripts that we're hitting. So the reason why we don't block it is that we want them to be able to burn all the prestige per turn, but most of it should be burned on upkeeping conscripts, and that we just kick around. And the difficult part is finding room to kick them around. With especially Rector as the king here, he really, with that strength 12, he can just smack away at them like crazy. In the last phase, we of course we farmed the conscripts around Lubny. We captured Kremenchuk and Lubny, and we killed the rest of the Soviet forces, especially conscripts. Most of them are conscripts in the end, around Lubny. And we finish farming the 122mm artillery. You see, I finally got a good very good farm track on it. And we finished the job here at Kremenchuk and just hammer away at the fighters are continually hitting the passive units in this area, especially during the battle, starting already pretty early when there's no enemy air force left. And we collected the marginal victory. Key tactics here, yeah, we have this thing, we push farm the conscripts, that is, we kick them around so they are continually suppressed. You don't want to hit even a strength 12 tank hitting a strength 15 conscript without having some of the units, some of the points suppressed. It's not advisable. Way too many chances to get lucky against you. We also use air traps with our fighters, and that is harder than AA, harder than when you use AA. But the advantage here is that we can bring them in. We don't get hit by every fighter in the first turn. Otherwise, you have to use AA. If you get hit by all 8 at the same time, it's difficult. Here we can schedule them, and that's what we call, so we stagger them. And we use our fighters to hit the passive units that are not worth going for with our ground units. You can also, of course, strafe infantry. That also gives a lot of XP. But basically, just get as much XP as possible on with the farmers. I mean, I deployed the buggers, and they don't have anything to do after phase 1, after the first 3 turns. So of course we want them doing other stuff. The mechanics we exploit here, we exploit the passive units. There are some, but not. I think all of them over here are passive. And of course we have passive units that get hit by fighters. We know the spam order, but in this case I wasn't really too concerned with it. I quickly realized that I get a big pile at Priluki, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, we'll take that. Then after that, it's just random and light. They spam up Lubny afterwards, actually, which we run into. But these are perfect for farming. But I could also handle we don't want Kiev, and ideally also not Mirgorod, so you can say that they also actually bought some at Konotop, so because they have so much prestige. So, but I wasn't concerned. In general, we're not concerned with the spam order when we are going for a marginal victory. We also, of course, use that units are glued to victory hexes. That's when we have objective spam. So that means that once they have spammed a place up, spammed a victory hex up, they don't get to do anything more because they just sit there and wait for you to come and kill them. Yeah, that's it for the operational map, and I'll switch over now to the live play, and I hope you enjoy it. And here we go. Ellerberger. Artillery. Oh Christ. I need to make sure I kill him, so he has to be kicked out. Move here with Michael, get through here and here. Kill a kick out. Kill. Move here. de-entrench. A MiG-3 will come here, but only a MiG-3. Move over here. Strafe with Novotny. Warfarmen. Wow. They are so powerful. Also, we want to put see if we can put us down both of them in this battle. The artillery is passive, just smack him once. Smack him. You're not supposed to damage me every time, okay? You get ready for attacking here. Bark on your cover, this one against the P2. And now, time to remind a Polikarpov that he is not a Yak 3, okay? Good enough before they spam it up. Can we get this one? I don't think we can kill him without getting in with a scout, but we'll do that. Oh, we did. That is actually a big advantage. As it frees up the scout, otherwise you would have to go in and attack. So that's an invitation for a P2 spotted by a scout. Get ready to go airborne. Set a trap up here. I'm in here. We don't kill him. You hear me? Wouldn't that be something? We just need to damage him. Move in here and here. Fire. Damage the anti-tank gun. Yeah, okay, stop it. If you kill him, they buy an 85mm here, likely. So that I have to kill with the auxiliaries. I have no intention of doing that. Let's also get these guys out of here. You can block later. Don't get spotted. Just move. There's no point sitting here. You can't get across the river, and the Soviets are all passive, so it's just a steering contest. Oops. Air Force, okay. We killed a Polikarpov. He didn't damage us. We don't attack you. We'll just kill you. And we are cool. Yeah, you don't want to take artillery hits like those on your core units. PE2, good shot there by Barkhorn. Knock yourself out. Then a strafer. Important that we get. It's important that we don't damage the P2, so don't move in with a grenadier. And important that we have this one. Now also this one. Are you going through that? No. And then here, a good roll. This one can be this MiG-3 can be a bit of a challenge if you have a shit roll. Okay, they spam up here. Always the same variant I get. Because here it's just completely predictable. It's not depending on anything that I've done, except of course move here. Master attack. Yeah, another Polikarpov. Let's hope he's not. He didn't bring his. Let's hope he didn't bring his Yak 3 costume. Okay, now we want to make sure that this guy attacks what we want him to hit. So here. And no derived spotting. You get ready to block. You guys are coming forward. I may be able to go in here with grenadiers. It's amazing what you can do when it's not your core units. Of course, we do stuff like that when we're inexperienced, but not when you can afford the losses. Move up here. Move here. Move you back to here. And now we are serious about killing this thing. That might be a challenge. Can you come in here? No, that went smoothly. Move in here and we are killing you. And I would like to have an infantry come and join my northern forces. Just do like this. Somebody's gonna eat artillery here. Okay, that's just PE2 and 2 fighters as a MiG-3 somewhere. That's a dead PE2. That's, yeah, so you say. Oh, wow, we got away with it. Now artillery for you. 2 shots. Alberger. That we don't do. Get artillery ready. You present yourself as a target. Kill the artillery. Kill the infantry. And I wanna make sure I get this one killed. We can get this one resupplied. This we don't do. Resupply. Do not go here and you go here. We have a trap here. We get Ace to cover over here. There's another MiG-3 and we get... No, we can't do this. No, we can't do this. That was a little bit stupid. Cover here and move here. Okay, they have now P2 that we are making sure he comes here. And then a Polikarpov and a MiG-3. Everything okay here, we okay here, we have moved, we are looking good. Yeah. Luckily they're fine from river hex, they're not hitting much. D2. Oh crap. Yeah, like clockwork. And then a... Oh, it was actually, we got into action here with Barkhorn, that's good. Okay, we want to get a block in on Kiev, but they already spammed the place up, so it's not like it's a critical issue. That's a big target. Let's go in and... Needs to be hit twice. I kind of anticipated that. Okay, and that's the end of the Soviet Air Force. Now that's a scout sitting, and we want to have him come in to capture. We can get you airborne. We want to have him come in here to capture this. You can see it, and he'll go in and take it. Oh, I should have had you go strafe. What an idiot. Stop that, will you? Okay, and then move in here. Yeah, you'll take losses if you hit that. I guess we can farm him as long as it's my units. Now you need to resupply anyway. So do this. Get ready for farming over here. Where is that target? I think he's sitting here. We want to get the... no, we can't do that now. Want to get that scout out. You don't do that. We need someone to go airborne. You don't have a truck, so just get forward here. The scout will come in. You can block here, passive artillery, so capture, move, get up here to join my forces. And we have now the next on the kill list is this thing. This infantry. Oh, that's going to be quite easy, I can see. That was easy. Then we can put a complete block in on Kiev. They can't spam it up anyway, so... You are probably not going to see much action. Could we do this? Does it? Yeah, let's actually do this. Because there's really no point farming that one. Now we are freed up, do we? No, we can't. Actually, freed up for strafing here. Let's get you guys resupplied. We also move here. Yeah, that's a lie. You can resupply. Get down here. 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 And here. Get across here. Remember, there's a tank sitting here. We can actually arrange an ambush on him if we play our cards right. Might not happen. Let's just see if I can figure that out. We get the scout out. We are working on this. Go. Yeah, get into the fortifications, then you don't need artillery hits. Unless you're de-entrenched. Okay, the trick is to sit here on the river hex. Sits here. He has to take this path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they can see. No, it's a goner. Well, was worth a try. You're very useful. Strafe over here. Pinata. This one is actually not passive, so... Wow. Tough scout. but not that tough. Ah, crap, I need to get you across here. We get the tanks across, that's for sure. And the artillery. Get you up flying. Like this, it's okay. It's not, doesn't have to be that accurate. Okay, we get you here. We are coming across here. We probably should bring a grenadier in here. We can get you airborne to help us up here. We don't have to attack yet. Let me check. Well, you're resupplying. Get out here. Get in here. Don't get spotted. You have resupplied. Yeah, it's just because it's fun. Get some kills. And then a +1 range. A useful hero. Wow. Okay. Maybe stop eating those artillery hits. Major, don't kill him. Okay, that's it. No, but that's what we want. That's a conscript. Can't see you. Crap roll. You get a fighter over to that's a lie. They cannot see you. I'll probably need to de-entrench him the hard way, so let's do that. And also run him out of ammo the hard way. That's okay. Now comes the annoying part, which is that this will give us casualties. This I am not doing. I'll take damage every time and Victor from that thing there. And Victor has been added over strength, not with the intention of losing it. We may want to get a volunteer in the front here. But don't move into his range. It's not going to go well for you. That's your target. And that's Richter wants to farm a conscript. It's simply it's a lie. Don't fall for it. ace, and then maybe we try and pin this thing. We'll try and land here. He's not passive. Farming. That's gonna take a long time when you roll like that. So they will, you know, the chew toys will last for a long time. The entrench. Yeah, we can, of course we need to get our artillery ready, so just get you resupplied. Yeah, this is okay to do. If it's not, then who cares? And we are breaking through here. We know what they have, so it's okay to do this. Let's get forward. There's no need to sit and impose casualties that cost prestige and don't get anything out of it. And then when there's nothing in for us, yeah. We have to be... I have learned to respect these guys. They damage my tanks every time, so... Yeah, but not... Yeah, the auxiliaries, of course. Not. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, they did have spotting on this one. Doesn't really matter. Funny he doesn't want to go and attack one of my... He's not he's not passive, so it's not the best... It's not the best pinata. Well... Of course, that's a tempting target to take out with them. I think we might actually just want to be not spotted here. It doesn't serve a purpose. This my core units will take. Okay, you are willing to take risks. Okay. Of course we need to take him out, he's got spotting. You do not want to take a hit from him. And we would like to have him not prioritize firing here, because that'll just go south. No, I don't want to do that. Surrender. You are eating the hits, you hear me? Also just maximizing kills and XP on these guys. And you have a target. Oh, they don't have a lot of prestige, we can see. So we are... I'm not inviting him to a position where he can do something serious. But we do want to have him eventually become a I'm useful. That was so freaking tempting. You are more of an attacker, while Commander Save was actually after farming. That's why with that I don't put him to 12 because, as already explained, more likely you're likely to kill the artillery if you do. Kill the patient. Now we are suppressing you. Yeah, I would like to my own units to do this, but they have probably a regular that sits here, so we get. Yeah, my core units are not going to be able to make it over here. You can come and help. Yeah, that's a juicy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we can get him isolated, then it's a target we would sure as hell like to farm. We're not completely there yet. Just do this. That's not realistic. Strafe, we also need someone to come over and help with this. Do we have an airfield? We do. Let me see if we can get an artillery parked over here so we can maybe take it out after 2 strafers. Yeah, I don't want to move these guys. These will be killed by my core units. They probably have an infantry sitting here, so we do want to get ready for action here. Who eats the artillery hit as long as... Is he gonna fire here? Please don't. Well, let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's why you don't want to let them fire. As soon as it's my core units, the rolls are grotesque. Oh, they killed him. Cool. We have you in position now, and you are ready for farming. Okay. Oh, he took the airfield. That was actually not the intention. Where do we want to have you? We definitely don't want to kill you. Having you sit there is not my idea of fun. Let's find some ways to get rid of him. I don't want to force him into combat. Go in here. Farming now in business. This one we have. Oh, they bought another one. Be careful with these guys. They hit so hard. It's just grotesque. Get someone to complete suppression. We want to knock this stuff out now. Attack +3, that's a good hero, obviously. Yeah, I think that's what we do. He is homed in, but I don't think that's. I don't think he's that interested. Okay. Keep farming. That's where's that artillery? What are we doing? They haven't bought any spam here, but just farm. Farm. No, we don't. Also need to get artillery into position over here. Does this do us anything? Do anything good? Right now he can't take replacements. Maybe we just maybe we can't kill him. We just get him ready for farming. We need to figure out how to get him, how to farm him. Let's also get this one taken. You're just waiting for the cavalry. I don't want to have you get the kills. Yeah, you can also wait for the cavalry. Don't damage them there. It costs prestige. I think we can hold it. No, we can. Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't matter. That's it. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. There's no artillery here, so. But don't invite him to. I don't think he would do that. No, you don't. Just make sure you manage the spotting so we don't get these ridiculous attacks. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah, that's what did he fire at? Probably my. You did not have spotting on that, you little prick. We just need to move away from this. And strafe here. We are just getting him ready to farm. But he's next to a victory. He ain't going nowhere, so we need to first let him take replacements. Okay. We put a block in here. Okay, we absolutely don't kill you. If we move away, he'll just he will set on fire. Are we going to let him in to capture this? Then we don't sit next to it. We let him capture it and let him take replacements, then we kick him up, because we'll never get rid of him here. But we can also just let him take replacements and then hit him. Then we can start the farming business. Victor's the one who wants to farm him, but I'm thinking he's gonna fire. So, and Commander Saver is after you. Will he let you go in and capture? We'll have to accept that. Don't give him a target. Are we also open for business here? Yeah, we are. For some XP. Remember, you get much more for strafing than you do for fight action. You're not doing anything. We are good with this. We wait for the cavalry here. He's gonna go in now, of course. Then he takes replacements. And I don't think they have enough prestige to buy any spam, so it's not a concern. Don't sit and eat hits. Wait for the cavalry. I should get them ready. Okay. He took replacements now. Then we're in business. And they buy spam here, another conscript. Yeah, I'll take the first break here and I'll be back. And we are back. I've kind of had it with this guy. I'll just kill him. They can get so many conscripts that he's just in a position where I don't really want him. Oh shit. We don't want him firing at us. Resupply. Resupply. Come down here. You are assigned to the entrenching. I also want to finish the job over here now. I've been a little bit too slow with it, so. Resupply. Can I get you over? They cannot see you here. That's also. No. Oh, they're adding over strength. Yeah. That's the end of that. Can we entrench the hard way? Oh wow. Okay, and then move in. And we are moving in with this now. Let's just get our forces collected and then strafe like crazy for XP. Manish Bear. What can we hit? This is safe. We move forces over here. Don't get. It's okay if you take an artillery hit. We also have a conscript here. Do like this because you're likely to kill him. But your job is to farm. We may get some more conscripts here, that's perfectly fine. That's a lie. Okay. Yeah, that overstrength, we're not going to have that. He's not moving here. Maybe we focus some more artillery over here so we can quickly... I really want to close the back over here at Kiev. So we can collect everything and push in the direction here. Of course, it's not difficult what we're doing. Yep, I prefer that you fire instead of adding more overstrength. I think they kill him now. Oh, why are you suddenly active? Ah, cool. We'll have someone go and farm him. Another conscript. Let's get you pushed away. That's freaking too many of them. Never thought I would hear myself say that. Maybe we try and push you away. No, don't get... We have to hit him pretty hard. Yeah, of course we don't. Attack +2 on major. Just make sure this guy doesn't have an interesting target. Get you ready. I really want to have you farm that thing. Oh man. We want to move in on them here. Just come in everything here. We want to take them. Take them out now. At least we can get a... we have enough artillery. Let's move in now and don't invite them to fire at your stuff. At least we can pick a surrender here. Or just a kill. Oh yeah, of course, that's cool. We get some prestige. Now we don't have any... Is this... Yes, we can go and smack you one. Or kill you. Okay, I think we are going to have them in the back. I think he'll go into defend now. Let's have him sit on the river hex. Okay, I think that will be it. Also like to take this one out. He's spotting stuff. Maybe we need artillery here. Well, it's pretty much a given. Yeah, let's take this, focus on this as well, so we can take away spotting here. It's kind of annoying. When they see us, this guy's, he can't take any replacements, so that's a conscript we're farming and we're happy to do it. We might not want to invite an artillery hit. Okay. they're buying conscripts here, right? Yeah. If I take you out now. You're going to defend. But now we have so many conscripts. If you kill one, then okay. And then I want to have you farm this one. We can't see you. Okay. You might want to come in and hit him again. He's actually taking replacements, and that's costing prestige. So let's get some surrenders here. I think we have I don't have any of my infantry with me here, so we just do like this. Crap. Should have had. Just get it over with. I've had enough. Just do this. He comes in to defend. Smack away. Air Force, we have now this. They cannot get spam here. Yeah, they could. I don't remember precisely. Go and help here. Get ready for this one. No. Obviously not. Oh crap. Strafe here for XP. Yeah, we can get you into action as well. It's actually also not a bad idea to hit conscripts with the paratrooper. Farming. And do we want to have him get ambushed over here, or can try and get some more here with Nash? No, oh, you're getting close to 3 stars. But he took a nasty artillery hit. Okay, block, block, block. They're buying conscripts here, which is fine. We are getting this done, we're getting this done, and then we are focusing. You can see we have plenty of time. And we really wish the enemy had some more prestige. Okay. Good. Yeah, okay. On paper, good XP for that. Let's get a surrender on the brick. So we at least get something out of it. Okay, and then you can see here. Sorrow, you capture, and we are now swinging back here with our horses. I got so tired of this, so. And the artillery is useful if we can form a spam circle. But I don't think they have the prestige. Strafe. Oh, good one, ace. I think we get a kill here. Yeah, you haven't done much, Rogue Saber. Let's get you into where we can maybe have you do something. Strafe here. Maybe better if we get you detached from this. That's a regular, so don't get spotted. Stop that. We want to get this one. I can see that they're buying conscripts like there's no tomorrow. Don't get spotted, but we really want to have you where we can. Also really would like to get in and kill this one. Shit. Conscript. Yeah. That's also a good one to farm. And he will not move away, so. Yeah, you don't farm at T26. With your air units. Good hero here for. But how do I get this organized so I need to take you out. I need to get spotting on what they have. If you get attacked, then I don't think they'll attack you, but they'll trash him with artillery, but who cares? That means I can actually strafe here. If I had someone available. That's what we want to take out because he's spotting. Want to have you detached from it. It's just, I think we may have too many conscripts compared to what we can handle. Okay. Ouch. Are they buying more conscripts? No. We would like to push this thing away. How do we do that? This one is the one we want to kill. So our position improves in terms of spotting. Can I get this thing away? Okay, that one is out. No more farming. continue with this one. Strafe. We need to get this one. Are you convinced now it's a good idea to take replacements? Really need to avoid messing this up. We also can start, as long as it's my units getting kills, then I'm okay. I can use artillery. I have no need for you guys, just stay put, get resupplied. Maybe we form a spam circle here. Although I think they can't afford anything, so. Bark on. Yeah, get to 3 stars. Man, that's phenomenal if we can do that. They can still buy conscripts around here, and I'm thinking maybe we don't let them do that anymore. I want to have you pushed away from that position. And knock yourself out. They are buying conscripts. We love that. Can we somehow get this guy pushed away and then we start farming him? Take this one out so they don't spot. Kill is 3 stars. Again, amazing. Okay, that's a regular. We are not having UC stuff. We are trying to farm here. We're going to have a hell of a headache getting these guys separated. Shit. That actually might not be the... Maybe we wipe out that artillery. Can we do that? You're gonna get punished if you move next to that thing there. How do we separate this so we can... We don't want to invite an artillery hit. But we want to hit the conscripts as much as we can, just continually trash them for cheap XP. check what you can do. I am perfectly aware of it. And nothing here. Yeah, we can strafe here. We can of course go in and finish off this artillery. But I want to get it with my own units. Make sure he doesn't have anything interesting. Also want to get this one ready for farming. Maybe get Murphy in to lead this. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should move that guy. He goes into defend. Is that a problem? Are they still buying spam around this? Can you tell me? Conscript. I'm getting pretty tired of this. If we hit you, we have to... I don't want to send him in there. I cannot have you sit where you spot. I mean, there's so many conscripts. Come on, we can kill a few of them. How do we do this? How does one farm conscripts? This one is now. It's way more important than so many of the others. He sees, but that's not a problem. No, kill him. This one is more important. Okay, now... You can also see it kind of gets like, what the hell are we going to spend the rest of the time on? This one we want to get as well, because we can. That's a conscript. We'll hit him next turn. We want to get... Also, restarting you would not be the dumbest. Hit something where we really get a lot of kills out of it. Get both of you guys to a star. You are a star. The entrench. This was just, I don't remember precisely how they configured. That's the artillery. Yeah, now it just turns into, you know, the usual joke. Farm target. Then look for conscripts we can trash. I may have killed too many of them. We don't want you forward. Unless we can lure him into an artillery trap. How many conscripts do they have first? That's 2 conscripts there. They're still buying conscripts, that's cool. And just smack away. And now it really becomes attack +1. What was your first one? Attack +3 and attack +1. Okay. Now artillery here. Was supposed to have been farmed by Commander Savo. Good target now. We're letting the conscript take a lot of replacements. And we focus on hitting stuff for your maximum kills and XP out of it. Also, we want to have the Drache get a lot of action. That's a regular that we can kill, but don't. No, don't. Can we lure this thing forward? I would say that's a big friggin' yes. I don't think he's passive. If you go in and then can... Another one over here to farm. Okay, we have a spam circle, that's a regular, doesn't really, we kill him. Just form a circle here. But I don't think they have also speculating in 3 stars. Okay. Yeah, and it's better to leave them alive. We said we couldn't take replacements. But remember, it's cheaper to buy replacements than buying new units. Okay, what are we doing for the rest of the battle? Spam circle, you can't get any. They are taking some replacements on the conscripts, that's what we want them to do. This one will surrender. That was supposed to have been short work. Just keep him. I have no need for that. Kill this one. Occupy. Farming. Initiative hero. And almost 3 stars. Now it is a good idea now to let the conscripts take replacements. Because they just don't have the prestige. I don't think they can buy much. Oh wait. You almost forgot this. Somebody should go and help. Don't get him next to the Victory X. Okay, we are just moving in here. We're farming this. Okay. Are they buying it? That's another conscript. Victor was the one who came for farming conscripts. Oh, it's luckily it's a passive unit. And who cares? Let's go kill farming here. Murphy, you're not supposed to kill them. We'll have you go. Yeah, that is stupid. Can somebody, what about? Sorry, you'll just kill him. Get you to help. Or turn. Let him take replacements. Well, he will take some replacements. Fighters, make sure they are. That's a regular. Make sure they're busy. So we can convert some of that enemy, some of those enemy forces into our experience. You can see the fighters are doing really well. It's just, man, it is sick. Okay. I'll take a break here because I have a hunch I'm about to get a junk hero, so I'll just take a break here and I'll be back. And we are back. We get you resupplied. We are just helping here. Doesn't really matter if we don't push him. Get you. Are we going to let Allerberger? Maybe we do that. Then we get you. You were supposed to do the farming, but we can have something else for you. This is now a really good pinata, detached from this and just moving around. But it also means he'll attack stuff. Barkhorn. Okay. Keep him isolated. Hit stuff for XP. And let them take replacements. Get resupplied. This one is also... we can... If we hit him, we push him. That's now all that matters. Movement hero, that is so freaking cool. These conscripts, you can kick them around and they cost nothing to get replacements. So that's what we're focusing on now. Your 2 stars. So it's now just a circus. You can't actually hit anything. Yeah, we can do this. We want to get kills and XP on the Ruhr farming. What else? Oh, we can move over now and these guys are passive. Yeah, we can't farm that artillery. Just let the fighters do it. It's kind of pretty boring now. Not much left. They are just getting replacements, which is cool. Keep smacking him. I think we don't want to have you do that. It's but we want to continue hitting them. He's now pushed away from the Victrix, which is not a problem. But we keep smacking away. Oh, I would have liked to get some more action for you. Hit here. That's it. Not that expensive a piece, you can see, 205. Remember how we calculate it? I can't figure that out. What is that? It's 2.5% per... Yeah, bugger. I won't do that here. No more farming for that one. Attack +1. Did you? Okay, you got yourself a hero. We can still hit here. Don't hit the engineer. Who wants to go and hit this thing? Is that a conscript? We don't really want to sit next to them. Well, they're next to the Victrix, of course they are. But we want to leave that to them so they can actually... it's a conscript. The least we can do is just make sure they don't see anything, so... But a bit annoying here, I would have liked to... Want to keep hitting here with the more farming for kills and XP. 54 kills. Okay, and you should be okay now. I want to get you some action as well. Would like to also get you 1, 2, 3, maybe. It's kind of a joke. That's not enough to go around here. Okay. By the way, I did get a junk hero, so good thing we took a break. I got a junk hero very quickly. Okay, it's farming. We are farming. Almost 200 kills. Farming. Would I like to see you at 3 stars? Did I? He's sitting on that fighter now. Yeah, what kind of idiot ordered that? Now we want to have just do some. We just simply going for kills. And we don't let them. We don't block anything. Wow. 200 kills. Can we get them? We get you away here so he can take replacements. And we are. You might want to hit him first. Yeah, okay. Well, what's the worst that can happen? That we kill him? Oh, we can't actually do that. So, just continue farming them. But you can also see it's kind of... yeah. There's not much left of them. You were farming here. Are we okay with your ammo situation? We have 3 left, so that's good enough. Nah, I don't think I want to hit him from the river hex. That'll get punished. All the fighters okay? Novotny. I think they earned a lot. Don't forget this, and just keep toying with them. They took replacements, and that took the prestige from them, but it's perfectly okay. Just hit them. You are not killing that one, you hear me? Really have earned a lot of kills there. Remember to collect the DV, you idiot. Sorry, not DV, MV. Ace. Is that 3 stars? No, we don't do that. It's okay to hit here. We want to now make sure that we don't block. Now he's pushed away. You just move. Perfectly okay. I don't care. Oh, another attack hero, so It's not the best heroes for a scout, but we'll take it. Don't block them. Let them take replacements. This was not ideal, but we'll take it. Odyssey getting kills. Let them take replacements. Keep farming. You can't farm that many of them. It's not... Oh, we need to actually also finish him. Well, so I'll end up feeling bad. The last turn we kill him. We push him to the river hex where we can hit him really hard. Okay, yeah. You're getting farmed. That might actually be a better one for, but I mean, it's Victor hasn't in action for a while, so he's getting a serious boost now. And now one of them goes into defender unless they can buy something. They bought another one, okay. Attack +1. You are not surviving. I don't think we get these, but I mean, it's cool. Novotny. Would have been cool to get Bark onto 3 stars. Remember, you will want to finish the job. How much has this poor sword taken? 138 hits. Kittle, 3 stars. That's 141. Stop that, will you? Okay, now we also need to close the back here so we don't look like idiots. Capture. You are taking him. Just barely. Fat surrender there. It's also nice to have all these auxiliaries to block retreat. What kind of idiot did this? We do this one first. No. Get yourself some more kills. Yeah. I think that should be it. The battle is a joke, so we left this alive and we feel bad about it. Not worth killing. Just they're passive, so then the time it takes to get into position is just not worth it because they don't take replacements. Yeah, that should be it. Lots of heroes and pretty decent farming. Because they earn quite a lot of prestige. Yeah, that's it. Marginal victory, save replay, view the battlefield. They just have these 3 idiots left. We got a lot of action out of
this. Is
And I will go and prepare Moscow and big map, and I will see you